It has been nearly a year and a half since a Port Orange man and beloved school teacher disappeared, simply vanished, along with his car.
He lived alone in a nice home in the Water's Edge subdivision, was actively teaching at Creekside Middle School when he just didn't show up October 26, 2020. Heikka and his 2012 white Chevy Impala were just gone. Investigators have searched this county and beyond, from the ground, the air, lakes, ponds, woods. Robert Heikka's whereabouts still a priority.
This is Exploring with the Nug. My name is Jeremy, and today we are in Port Orange, Florida to search for a missing teacher who vanished over 1 year ago. Today I got Adam Brown from Adam Brown Adventures with me, and over there somewhere is Britton from the YouTube channel Depths of History. Essentially what we're doing is we're gonna put the boats in, we're gonna go out, and we're gonna go our separate ways, and I mean, use Google Maps. And at some point you're gonna realize, like, okay, this is definitely far enough. Too far. All right, so here's my boat, and I got it all set up today. Today we're using the Garmin's Echo Map sonar. Got side scan sonar, live scan, everything really cool that we can use to find a missing person that's possibly out here. All right, we got both boats up and running. We're gonna sonar this one section of the river really quick, and then we're gonna part ways and head north and south and see what we can find. Hopefully we find something today. So let's get out here before we run out of daylight. I can already tell this boat ramp is pretty clean. It's very shallow. There's a small channel like right here, about 10 feet deep, right? And then over here, it goes back up to like 4 feet, probably a sand dune. I'm not familiar with this kind of water because we're so close to the ocean, but I do know that there's sharks and dolphins out here and probably gators, who knows what else. But I think we're still gonna be safe. Got my life jacket on. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start heading downstream. I'm gonna hit all the boat ramps along the way. And then I think I'm gonna do a 90 degree and maybe even hit the other side, but we'll see what happens as we go along. And if I see something, I'll show you guys on the screen. But for right now, let's just start searching with the sonar downstream and see what we can find. Literally, I've been on this river like 5 minutes and we already got a hit. There's a small channel, what I was just telling you about earlier. There's a car sitting in it. I swear, check out what I'm looking at on the screen. So we'll do a straight shot right here. And you can see it's like 3-4 feet deep. But right where this car is sitting, it drops off to like 9 feet, which is just enough for this car. See, look, we're almost going right over top of it right there. See it right there. That's not even a very good shot of it, but you can totally see the shape. That's definitely a car. Roof, windows, everything. Super excited right now. Okay, there it is right there. Just before right there, okay. 1000% a car. There ain't a doubt in my mind that's a car right there. I am so excited right now. I never in a million years would have thought there'd be a car sitting right here. But you know, if there's a boat ramp, there's a car. So next steps, we're gonna give Doug a call and get Doug here so we can have the whole team here. And then we'll get divers on this car, and it's gotta be him. 1000% this is the guy. But yeah, either way, this is gonna be big. So stick around. All right, so there's the car right there. That bright spot you can see right there is the buoy. And then if you move this just a little bit, you can see the rope. It's attached to the passenger front fender. So they got a solid hit on the car. So now we're gonna dive it, see what this is. Look, if you look really close, you can see the mirrors on this thing and the windows, and that is so cool, dude. This sonar is awesome. Okay, so we just got out of the water. I don't think this is the car, but it looks like a black car, Ford, four-door. We got the tag off of it. It's not a Chevy Impala, so it's not our guy, but this car does have all the windows up. This very well could be another missing person case. We just don't know yet. So Doug's gonna call the cops really quick, get them down here. We're gonna report the car, see what they want to do, and then go from there.
Oh my God, yeah. Every little bit helps. It really does. Oh gosh, yeah. So I think.
Okay, what's the update?
So the update is they're going through their tiers and processes of approvals, and they're putting their heads together and see what their next best course of action is.
Did they get something on the tag?
No, and not that is alarming. They don't seem to be worried about it. However, the windows being up are alarming. So for environmental purposes and the possible contents of the vehicle, something or someone being in it, we're going to try to get it out. If they don't, we do have it marked. They let their dive team sort of a scenario where we were in Lake Christine over in Lakeland, where we found 2 vehicles, and we're just going to continue with our searching. So we'll see what the detective does, what they decide to do, and we'll go from there.
Cool. Okay, so the local dive team has arrived, and they're going to assess the situation. I'm hoping they're going to pull this car out today. But if you go over here and zoom in, you can see they're all huddled up over there, talking about what to do, how they're going to do it. Honestly, this is the part that sucks the most, is because it takes forever for the dive team to get ready and get in the water, and then you got to think about the tow truck company shows up and they got to assess the situation. It's all painstakingly slow, but it is what it is. You know, who am I to say that it's not the right or wrong way to do it? But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna watch and see what happens. All right, so the tow truck just got here. They brought in pretty much the biggest tow truck I've ever seen in my life. I actually saw one in Fort Worth just like this, but they didn't use it. So we get to see this giant thing at work. The dive team, so essentially the dive team is going to get in the water, same time as the tow truck. They coordinated this. So the dive team will assess the car, rig it, and then they'll pull it out. So it's all gonna happen at once. So let's continue to watch and see what happens.
That's what it was holding. I'm gonna wait until they're gonna pull it. Missing? It's missing, right? Missing vehicle? In the water. Alright, divers look like they're suiting up. They're gonna get in the water. They got the hook for the tow truck in the water. They got that thing attached to a buoy sitting right there. Not a bad idea if you ask me. Then you gotta drag that hook all the way out there. Just kind of hold on to the rope. Alright, so with a little assistance from us in the boat, we pulled the tow truck line all the way out there to the divers. So now the divers they look like they're doing something, but yeah, they're gonna hook up the tow truck cable, and we'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting. That took a long time, but they finally got it rigged up. They're pulling the car right now. Let's watch and see if it goes smoothly. There it is.
So there's the car right there. I mean, I would think it's 6 o'clock now. Look at this thing, man. So there's the top of it. Yeah, they got to try and figure out a way to get it over here without destroying the dock.
Dude, it's going right towards the dock.
Oh, they're swinging it that way. Oh. That's creepy. All the windows are up.
Yeah. All of the windows are up.
Yeah. We'll find out. They'll probably find out, right? No, they won't pop the windows yet. They're popping the windows now. See if there's anything inside. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's clear.
It's clear. It's clear.
They're going to run a cable through the car and pick it up by the roof.
You serious?
Dead serious. Oh, okay. Which way are they swinging it, I wonder? Never seen a car get picked up like this. I know, right? I didn't think that was possible.
There it goes. Wow. Which way are they swinging it?
They're gonna be swinging right here.
Okay. They just popped the trunk, cleared the whole vehicle. It's 100% cleared, no bodies in it. And just like that, the police are like, well, our job's done. They are out of here. I don't blame them. Let's get a closer look at this thing real quick while we have a chance. You don't care if I... Nah, they don't give a shit. Man, that's nasty. Think it'll start?
Yeah.
Diva. This is a girl's car. Look at the seat covers say Diva.
Steering column on is broken.
That thing stinks so bad. Oh man, luckily there is no bodies in there, but man, it smells god awful. Oh, some of the worst smells ever. But, oh well, sounds good.
Well, there you have it. They got the vehicle out of the car, and great news, nobody was inside it. I guess the story about this car is it was stolen last year from, I think, a carjacking, and they dumped it in the river. So there you go. That was really fun to watch that. I'm glad they got the vehicle out of the water so they can dispose of it properly. It's not good for the environment. It's definitely not good for the fishies. You and I both know that. But the search for Robert continues. He is out here somewhere. We're gonna find him. I really, really hope that. So tomorrow is another day of searching, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss part 2 of searching for Robert. Until we meet again, my name is Jeremy. I will see you guys on the next adventure. Wow.